Hey everyone, welcome to my new YouTube series. I'm starting a series to try and go over how to become a real estate agent, how to get a real estate license, things like that. I've had a lot of people ask me questions on how to do it, if it's hard, stuff like that. So I want to take the time to try and answer those. We're going to be looking for those answers. But first, if you could hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, drop me a like, maybe drop a comment on what you want to see next, what questions you have, what I didn't answer in the video, anything like that. Greatly appreciated, helps out my channel a lot and keeps me encouraged to make these videos for you all. If you want to get your real estate license, I definitely think you're on the right path. And if you're willing to put in the hours and the dedication it takes, you can become really successful at it. And I think with one small commitment, which I'm going to talk about towards the end of the video, you can really be successful at this and you can really provide a future of your dream. First of all, I want to say it's not as hard as you think. Some people say the test is hard, but I think if you do all the steps that I lay out here and you really have confidence going into it, you can easily pass it on your first try. So the first thing you need to do, I don't even think this is a step, I would call this step 0 if anything. You got to look up what your state requires. A lot of states are going to require a different amount of hours. I'll be going based off of what Virginia has because that's what I'm currently licensed in. And even after you get your home state license, you can get other licenses easier sometimes. But I'll drop more on that later in a different video. For now, look up what you need. Usually it's going to be somewhere from 60 to 120 hours of class time. Once you figure that out, you can go ahead and go to step 1. All right, so step 1. Step 1 is going to be follow one of the links in the description below to either Real Estate Express or the CE Shop. I would recommend Real Estate Express first. However, if they don't have your state, check out CE Shop. I'll also have a discount code I can give you all. So for Real Estate Express, you go there, you click what state you're trying to get licensed in, you go to the next step, it'll show you which options they will supply you with. If you go with the second option, it provides you with a lot of extra things, plus it gives you that pass or your money back guarantee, which I think helps give you confidence and also inadvertently helps you study. Also, even if you fail that first test, get your money back, sign up for your second one, and they have a lot of extra things like flashcards, things like that I didn't necessarily use the first time around, but if you were to fail and need to take a second time, you could use those to put in some extra study hours and definitely pass that second attempt. This is key to getting it done as quick as possible so you can get out there and start working. Step 2. Obviously going to be finish up all those hours. So get through those hours as quick as you can. Doing whatever you can to try and just knock some more hours out each day. And pay attention throughout the class so you can pass your final exam, but also know that you're going to have plenty of studying to do afterwards. You have to take all the practice exams to get ready for your actual state-led exam. So once you get an 80 on that final exam and you go on to take all those practice exams, make sure you pay attention in those, get 80s on those, make sure you're almost always getting 100s on them. Once you get to that level, you should be good to where you can sign up for your exam and be ready to pass it. Step 3 is going to be follow the instructions they give you on either Real Estate Express or CE Shop for signing up for that state-led exam. Now, most likely, there's going to be a state website. If you type in real estate license requirements with your state's name in Google, most likely it's going to come up with something with a .gov address at the end. You can click on that. Usually there's going to be really reliable on exactly what you need and how to sign up for your test. Sign up for that as soon as possible once you finish all those practice exams because it'll keep everything fresh in your mind and make sure you pass it on the first try. Even if you don't pass on your first try, it's really not a big deal. They got plenty of flashcards, things like that on there you can use to study a little better, make sure you're well prepared. I'll also link the Colt Real Estate channel below in the description. They have a couple of videos where they go over live questions and things like that, like what you'll run into on most of the real estate exams. All the national ones are pretty close to the same and the wording can be a little weird, but if you get it down, you'll definitely know the information enough to pass. So that one small commitment I talked about earlier, there's 2 ways to fill this small commitment. You can reach out to me before or after you get your license. If you reach out to me before, I can help guide you through everything you need to get your license. I can help you look up your state's requirements, things like that. If you reach out to me after you get your license, I can just help you get rolling with your real estate license. Now, with every license, normally you have to affiliate with a broker, and this is a very key decision, and I think this is something I would love to help everybody with. I can obviously show you the brokerage I decided to sign with, and obviously I signed with them for a good reason. As you can see behind me, I have the eXp Realty stuff. That's who I decided to sign with. They're great. I love them. They have so many great benefits that I'd love to share with everybody, and I can definitely help give you that information if you just reach out to me, and I'm also planning to make a different video regarding that in the future. But even if you don't want to sign with eXp, I have a questionnaire I could provide you with that helps you get the proper questions and answers from those brokers you're thinking about signing with. So definitely reach out if you'd like to see that questionnaire. Step 4, and this is the biggest one. You got to pass the exam. But I think if you do everything leading up to this, you'll pass at least on your first or second try. I don't think it'll take me more than that. And with that pass your money back guarantee, even if it takes you 2 tries, you only pay for 1 exam. So this really just sets you up for a win-win in my opinion. and gives you the best plan of action as far as succeeding at passing that test and doing what many fail to do. And finally, step 5. Step 5 is going to be fill out that application. You have to fill out an application. Most likely on your state's website, they'll have that application with all the information you need, as well as whether if not you need fingerprints or to submit for a background check. Definitely look into that and submit that with your application. And obviously, the sooner you do those, the sooner you'll get it back. Now, I said you could do 1 through 4 in about 2 weeks. Step 5 is really dependent upon your state. What they require, you need background check, fingerprints, things like that can kind of slow up the process. Mine didn't take too long, but I would say all in all, it took about 3 weeks for them to process all of the information and actually give me my license, and this will be the longest wait time of the whole process. But if you reached out to me prior to the start of this, I can definitely help you with some things you can start to do even before you have your license that will set you up for better success once you get it. And you can even start trying to nurture some of those leads you will need in order to get off to a rolling start prior to getting licensed. This is a big key that many people don't even think about, but it's something that I kind of thought about as I was waiting for mine, as well as now I wish I would have done even more prior to. If you made it through the whole video, then either you know exactly what to do, or maybe you still have a few questions. If you have a few questions, reach out to me. I'll help answer them. I'll give anybody immediate assistance on anything they may need to try and help guide them through this process as easily and as quickly as possible. But also make sure you subscribe even if you don't have questions, because I'm going to be dropping more tips, tricks, just different videos addressing everything real estate involved in the near future. So definitely want to stay tuned for those. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.